Well, hello. It's Vincent, and I'm here with Travis, and this is the man beyond the story. So I'd like to introduce you to Travis Hendrix, and I'd like to know a little bit about your life. Tell me where you come from, your life growing up, and what brought you out here to Texas.
Sure, be glad to answer. I'm fifth generation, raised on a farm ranch in South Arkansas. Both my paternal and maternal great-grandfathers fought in the Civil War together. One came to Arkansas, and some come down to Texas. We all crossed the Mississippi from South Carolina, and their grandkids, two of the grandkids married my grandparents. And 5 generations from there, I was raised, and I came here to rodeo and work at General Motors. And I've been here about 30 years.
So you're just over 50 now, so you was a young man to come in here.
I was.
Now you come and rodeo and raise cattle and all. Tell me about that. Tell me about your rodeoing.
Well, I was on the circuit for a little while and did okay, and got a job working at Mesquite Rodeo in Fort Worth for a few years, and left for good. Moved on in my early 30s, and I moved up north from here to Collin County, and lived and worked and been self-employed. Did well. Back injury had me down a little bit, but I overcome it. Took a long time to overcome it, but I did. And been flourishing, doing well, and had horses and cows with the girl. And
how many head cattle you run?
Just a handful.
Yeah.
Just a handful, just enough to keep me busy.
Right. Now, where are we at right now? I'd like folks to know where we're at, because I done posted up on Facebook.
Sure.
My odometer rolled over about 100,000 now. That's right. Yeah. Souls Harbor.
Souls Harbor, Texas, and Dallas, and Sigerville. When I was released from prison, I hadn't spoken to anyone. I was cut off completely from everyone after what they've done to me. They character assassinated me very badly. I expected to stay to a long-time friend's home, and that didn't work out. His children moved back in. And when I got off the bus from Dallas prison, he had already facilitated me coming to Souls Harbor, and I didn't know it. And
well, it turned out to be a good blessing.
Yeah, a blessing for me.
Yeah. And tell me about here. Now, this is like a donation drop-off thrift store here.
Yes,
and y'all are fully self-sufficient, no funds from the U.S. government.
Absolutely.
Whatsoever. And you got about 60 men there.
That's right.
Yeah. So how many is working here at the thrift store? But there's more than one. Now, we're over on Elm here in Sigerville.
Yes, we are.
And then the home is over just down the road a ways.
Yes, just about 7 miles away.
7. So how many guys is working here?
There's 2 of us working here. I need a helper a few days a week, but I'm the smallest of the 4 thrift stores. Everything's donation only, and they've been in operation since 1956. They are very well managed, very well organized. Again, I'm the smallest store. I'm grateful. They made me a manager. I'm grateful to do it. Glad, I'm comfortable, and people are great. The other stores have more men. They do a lot more than I do. But we, by God's grace, we make the financial needs met to take care of all these guys.
That's good. Where all the other guys do when they come in? I talked to him, and he said he is shy, and so I'm not going to say who he is.
Yes.
But he come down out of Missouri on drugs, been clean for since February.
Yes.
We're still working through the issues.
Yes.
Now I know one person that did before, but I've met my first guy here the last week that was on fentanyl. There's a lot of problem with drugs, and that fentanyl, I guess, is super bad.
That's what my understanding.
Yeah. Now you ain't never done drugs.
No, I'm not a big drug guy. Drinking and pain pills. Having a problem with pain pills means chronic pain. A lot of us end up having to fight that.
It's lucky you didn't end up on fentanyl, because that's what they push people to, is fentanyl and
oxycodone, oxycodone.
Yeah, well, they don't even hardly give that out anymore, though.
Yeah, I didn't have any run-ins with it, and I'm glad.
Yeah, good. What's your plans for the future?
Well, to clear my name, I'm certainly working toward that. I want to be fully restored. I plan on getting a CDL. That's manageable. That's a short-term goal. That'll meet my financial needs, and I like the retribution. I like to be a first-class citizen again, and get out of the way and raise cows and a few horses.
That's great.
That's what I'm good at. That's what I'm blessed with, and some aptitude and talent I have, and I hope to continue to do it.
Me and Travis hung out yesterday and getting to know him. He's a good guy. Really appreciate him. They helped me out there in the van, rearrange some stuff there, and I had a good night's sleep last night. I'd like to never fell asleep. Had been midnight and woke up about 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. Nonetheless, yeah, Travis helped me do a little organizing. I was tossing stuff in on my way out of Arkansas and had it piled up a bit. So I bumped my head the first night sleeping in there. I was on top of everything. So I sure appreciate you, and good to know you, and I enjoyed my time with you yesterday and to sit in this morning and visit.
You bet.
And I'll be headed off here directly to get me a leg looked at here. Marked Bionics.
Godspeed to you, man.
Yeah.
Godspeed to you.
Love you, man.
Love you. I wish nothing but the best for you.
Thanks, brother.